Hey guys, welcome back everybody. So in the last video, we have seen how to configure the static router with the next stop concept. So today we are going to discuss how to configure the static router with the exit interface. And then next video I'll make on the exit interface plus next stop. And then final video will be on the which one should I use or which one should we use in the production network and which one is the recommendation to use in the production network. So let's do how to configure the static router with the exit interface. So what I can do that first, as you know that already the IP is pre-configured, right? I'll put the first video link in the description box. So already you can see that already IP is configured 12.1 on 0/1 and the 1.100 on the 0/0. If you see on the router number 1, show IP interface brief, I already have a IP configuration 0/0 100. Same thing on the router number 2. If you see, I have already have a show IP interface brief, the 3 IP address on the router 2. And if you check on the router 3 right now, on the router 3 as well, I already have a IP configuration. Now what I can do that, as I told you that in the static route, what you have to do that, you only need to define those route which is not present in your routing table. For example, on the router number 2, I already have a which subnet 10.1.12.0. I already have a which subnet 192.168.1.0, the subnet, right? I already have both the subnet in my routing table. Which subnet I don't have? I don't have this subnet. I don't have this subnet. I don't have this subnet on my router 1 routing table. So I need to define all these 3 route in my R1 routing table manually. So just go on the router notepad and say router number 1, right? And what I can do that, let me decrease the size. Now good. So I say the IP root 10.1.23.0/24, and we have a exit interface will be 0/1, this interface. IP root 191.2.0 0/1. IP root 3.0 and 0/1. So from this router, I have defined all these 3 network, right? Same thing, what we have to do, we need to go on the router number 2 now. On the router number 2, I already have a which network 10.1.12.0/24. I already have a 10.1.23.0/24. I already have a this guy as well, right? So I already have these 3 networks. Which network I don't have on a router number 2? I don't have this guy and I don't have this guy. So I need to define this 2 route on my router number 2. So let's go on the router number 2 and define this guy. I say router number 2, IP root, right? And I say that 192.1.0/24.0/0 IP root 192.2.0, not 2.3.0, and this will be the 0/1. From this side, this will be the exit interface. From this side, this will be the exit interface. On R3, right? Same thing on R3. What we have to do that? I already have a which network? I already have a 10.1.23.0/24. I already have a 192.168.3.0/24. Which network I don't have? This network I don't have, this network I don't have, this network I don't have. So these 3 networks we need to define on the router 3. Let's go on router 3 now. On router 3, IP root, I say that 1.0, 0/0, right? And then we have a IP root 192.2.0, 0/0, and IP root 10.1.12.0 and 0/0. So all we done right on R3 as well, because from this side, this will be the exit interface. Now copy this configuration and paste it on the router number 1. Config terminal, and here we go. So if you check the command do show IP root, you always gonna use the do keyword in the global configuration mode. So if you do any kind of verification in the global configuration mode, you need to use the do keyword. And I put the command do show IP root. I can see that I have a static route as well and the connected route as well. So if you want to filter the routes, you just want to see the static one, put the command do show IP root static. So it will only show you the static route. right? So whenever you do the troubleshooting in the production network, you have a multiples route, maybe the 10,000, 20,000, depend on the environment, right? So even I have seen the almost 1 millions of the route in one of the production network. So in that case, you cannot, you're not going to see all the routes. You're just going to filter the route. Okay, I'm looking for the OSPF. You can put the do so IP route OSPF. Same thing, what you can do that on the router number 2, you can put this command, and here we go. Come on, done. Same thing on the router 3 now. And here we go. So all done. So the next part is what we need to do the verifications, right? So I already have a branch office in the Delhi, but now and the Bangalore, and all the PC already have a IP configuration. You can see that, right? 101. Same thing if you go on the router number PC number 2, we have a 2.1. What you can do that, let's ping from the PC number 1. Ping is a command that works on the ICMP protocol. Ping is not a protocol. Ping is a command that works on the ICMP protocol. ICMP is a layer 3 protocol that use the protocol number 1. So when I say the ping 2.1, what happened in that case? The PC1 will create a packet where we have a source IP will be 192.168.1.1. Destination will be 192.168.2.1, right? So what happened? The PC will send the packet to the switch 1. Switch 1 will receive the packet. It will forward the packet to router number 1. When the router number 1 will receive this packet, he said, hey, do I know about this guy 2.1? So router 1 will check the routing table. Hey, do I know about this guy? So according to my routing table, if I receive any packet for this particular network 2.0, I will forward the packet from this particular interface. So router 1 will forward the packet to whom? From this interface to router number 2. When the router number 2 will receive this packet, he said, hey, do I know about this person 2.1? Let me check my routing table. Do show IP route. According to my routing table, hey, if any packet comes to me for this particular network, I need to forward the packet from this interface 0/1. So router 1, 2 is going to forward the packet to whom? Switch, and switch will forward the packet to the PC. When the PC2 will receive this packet, what PC2 will do that now? So this was my ICMP request packet. Now he will generate the reply packet. In the reply, what happened? Now he will generate the ICMP reply packet. So in reply packet, what happened? Your source will become the destination, and destination will become the source. So now the source IP will be what? 2.1. Can you see that? Now destination will become the source, and the source will become the destination. Right? And now the PC will forward the packet to the switch. Switch will forward the packet to the router number 2. When the router number 2 will receive this packet, he said, hey, do I know about the 101? Let me check the routing table. So router 2 will say, hey, let's check the routing table. Do I know about the 101? Yes, according to my routing table, he said that, hey, if any packet comes to me, I need to forward the packet to the 0/0 interface. So I will process this packet from which interface? 0/0 to the router number 1. When the router number 1 will receive this packet, he said, hey, do I know about the 101? Let's check the routing table. According to my routing table, if any packet comes to me, it's a connected route. I will forward the packet to the 0/0 interface. So he will forward the packet from the 0/0 interface to the switch, and switch will forward the packet to the PC number 1. This is how the communication is going to work. Guys, most important part is what? If you see, always what happened, doesn't matter if you send the request packet and reply packet, router always going to perform the destination lookup. Router always going to perform the destination lookup. And that's why it's called as a destination based routing. That's why it's called as a destination based routing. So it doesn't mean that router cannot forward the packet based on the source. It can, right? Which is known as a policy based routing. So in later videos, I'll make a video I'll make a one video on the PBR, the policy based routing. And in that case, what happened? Router will forward the packet based on the source, not based on the destination. But the default behavior is what? This is the default behavior, destination based routing. Destination based routing is a default behavior. Now let's ping it. So I'll go to the PC number 1 and let's send the packet ping 2.1. and I'm getting the reply. All good. So I do have a communication from the Delhi to the Patna. So I hope you understand the command, the exit interface, right? So see you in the next video, guys. In the next video, we're going to discuss about how to configure the static route with this combination. So my packet tracer doesn't allow me to do this kind of configuration. So we'll do this next lab on the GNS3. Thank you so much, guys.